I'm Opa Vincent, and this is my book, Financial Freedom for the Average Person. We just completed the course covering the book, and this is a summary of the key concepts that are in that book, and a good summary of the book overall. So this is basically broken into 4 areas: defining the wealth, setting and tracking goals, the mechanics of doing it, and then saving and investing. And the key principles fall into those areas. So, the power of consistency. One of the fundamentals is the rule of 72 and taking money and investing it. So, approximately $350 invested a month at a 12% rate of return over 30 years will yield you over $1 million. The concept is starting that, measuring it, and performing against it. So the hardest thing of this whole thing is starting it. You have to have the discipline and you have to go through. You need to make simple, good financial decisions. Usually what we're talking about is delayed gratification. Uh, you know, waiting to get the fancy car a few years, waiting to get a new car, things like that. Wealth basically is just your income minus your expenses, and you just need to keep building that. So you want to increase the income, reduce your expenses. One of the things I like to say is, being rich has almost nothing to do with money and much more with the attitude. I've met many very rich people that didn't have much money at all. So it really is the all in your mindset. And value has nothing to do with cost. We like to cruise. We stay in a cabin. We may be paying half of the people that are in the exact same cabin next to us. And that's just being smart on the way we do it. Uh, People and family. We can learn from things from every person we meet. Take the time to meet people, talk to them, and find out about their lives and interests. I always like mentoring folks and sharing what I've learned, but at the same time, I want to hear what they've learned too. And as your kids go, develop self-confidence in them, inspire them, and push them to live their dreams, make their dreams, and that takes a load off you in your later life. It's very important to find the right partner. Divorce is a terrible thing, but finding the right person and sharing values and sharing dreams makes life worth it. Okay, housing and debt free for us and for many others. The most best financial decision we made was paying off our house, living debt free, just building wealth, and we do that even today. We have well more than we need, and but still, we're always looking at being smart with what we do with it. And along that line, especially when I'm dealing with properties and things, if you're not embarrassed by what you're offering too much. So that was good advice to me, and I've used it, and I've upset some people with it, and I've ended up with some of the best deals and money making things that I've ever ran into. Uh, do not carry credit card debt. Again, the rule of 72, you're looking at 24% interest. That debt can double on you in just a couple of years, and it will kill your opportunities to make wealth. So get rid of that credit card debt. Cars, another big area where we spend a lot of money, and the cars devalue so quickly. You know, you just gotta consider not buying new until you have enough wealth that doesn't matter much. And always buy the car that you need, not the one that you necessarily want or the dealer wants you to have, because they're always going to try to do an upsell. And when buying a car, avoid the extended warranties. Um, you know, there's lots and lots of things that you can do to minimize those costs and, you know, enjoy things more in the future. Understand your insurance, compare costs. There's no reason to overpay for these things. You can always ask, can I have a lower price? And often the answer will be yes. Uh, just work with it, and it's amazing what prices that you get. I ask for discount on almost anything that we do, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And decide one of the things that my boss told me early on when we were at dinner one time. You have to decide if you're living to eat or eating to live. And I've had some $100 meals in my life, and I've went to McDonald's afterwards. It's you just got to make those decisions. Career and education. You got to counsel your students or consider counseling your students about taking on debt for degrees that are not going to give them the money back, and don't let them get into debt before they even start out on their careers. And one of the big things I see so many students, they'll start in one career and they'll move on to another, one degree to another degree. They extend going from 4 years to 6 years. If anything, try to get them out in 3 years. It's much better if you can talk them into a high-tech degree like an engineering, because if they want to be a teacher, you can go teach with an engineering degree. You can't go engineer with a teaching degree without going through a lot more cost. And the cost of the degree is the same if it's basket weaving or nuclear science. So have the kids push them to the harder, the more higher paying areas. Retirement. Um, if you have the opportunity to get a defined pension plan, really consider not leaving that. There's so few of them there. It's basically a lottery ticket, and you can do a lot with that in the future, and it'll help you a lot in the future. Uh, on Good advice I give a lot of people, or advice I give a lot. Your next raise, take half of that raise and always put that toward your goals. It'll go a long way over a few years to getting you a lot closer. And doing scams, understand everybody is going to be trying to get your money, and never do business with anyone that you haven't contacted directly. If someone's coming to you first, 90% of the time it's going to be a scam, or it's not going to be in your best interest. And one of the things, if the deal is so good, if they're going to make so much money doing this, why wouldn't they get the money from the bank, or why wouldn't they just be doing it? Why wouldn't they be billionaires? No, they're there to take your money. If it feels bad, walk away. Like I said before, being rich has almost nothing to do with money, much more to do with attitude. And I hope that everyone listening to this becomes the richest person in the world. Thank you and have a great day.